Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening whenever you're watching this. I hope your coffee is warm, or your tea, that's fine as well. It's me again, the girlfriend. I figured I would help out as Daniel's so really busy with work. So I figured, the least I could do is help out with another video. I did this last month as well. And I had some really nice comments as well. So thank you so much for that. I figured I would help out again. If you're watching this and you're not just subscribed, maybe do consider subscribing to this channel. I know he works really hard and he really deserves the subscriptions. And I know only 3% of the people who watch these videos are subscribed. So just check out, are you subscribed? If you're not, please do. And thanks on behalf of my boyfriend. Once again, I would like to preface that I did not make this slideshow, my boyfriend did, and I'm going in blank with some knowledge of last time. So I'm really going to try my best. Of course, let me know which one your favorite is, or which commander you hope is going to be in the top 10 next month of November. And maybe we will see each other again. And of course, if you have any tips, leave them in the comments, please. Thank you so much. Let's get started with the number one again. This month is Norman Osborn. I said this last time as well, but I actually really did like the Spider-Man set, the Spider-Man collection. I know it got some hate, but I think it's really cool that this one got the top one spot again. And a card that goes really well with that is Fleam from... I don't know, he looks very familiar. I like him a lot. It's Goblin's creation. It's a goblin human villain, so it goes really well with the green goblin. He has flying and menace, and spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less to cast. This is a little combo since they are in the top 10 again, which is really cool. So yeah, I also wanted to rant a little bit because I can't be all positive, right? So I actually got an email this week that because I ordered something from the Secret Lair, the Spider-Man Secret Lair, and I was really excited about that because I love the Soul Ring cards, and they are selling those. So I ordered some, and they're delayed. So I think that's for Europe and the UK. And I think the US should be fine. And I know most people who watch these videos are from the US, so it's kind of not your problem, maybe? Maybe it is. Let me know if it's also delayed for you, if you've ordered something. But I'm really excited for those to come in, but I know they're a little behind. I think they're going to come at the end of November, which feels a little late, since the Spider-Man set already came out, I think, 2 months ago. So waiting 3 months for the Secret Lair might be a little much. I might be wrong on the dates though, but don't hold me accountable, please. Let's go to number 2. Oh, there are some more cards. Sorry. There are even more cool cards that go with them. It's not only Fleam, it's also the Psychic Frog, the Bone Miser, I hope I said it correctly, and the Chainer, Nightmare Adept. Let me see. Discard a guard. Okay, so these are very black mana centered. It's really cool. Card draw. Casting creature spells from your graveyard. Okay, cool. That's really nice. And there's even more. Oh my god. This just keeps on surprising. There's almost a whole deck for you already. Seers of the Dead. Whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard, draw a card. Oh my god, that goes great with the last one. Okay, so this is, yeah, of course, a graveyard deck. So these cards go really well with that. So we've got Secrets of the Dead, Emmet Salch of the Third Seed, and Teval's Judgment. And I think there are more? No. Let's go to number 2. Okay, next up is, and I hope I pronounce this correctly, Ishtala, Knight's Blessed. The Cat Warlock, she's already been in this top 10 for 6 times now. Last time, I believe we had a special weapon made for her to celebrate her 5th time in the top 10. She's the Cat Warlock, and at the beginning of each end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you draw a card. So this is really about card draw mechanics. And I know that this is probably a very good sidekick for her. So, Delny, Streetwise Lookout, 3 mana, 2/2, Human Scout. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And if an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So you're assured of a lot of card draw with this combo. Next up, number 3 is Hearthhull, the Worldseed. Also unchanged on number 3. So actually the top 3 has been exactly the same as opposed to last month. Well, not as opposed to, but just like last month. It's a spacecraft. It's a 6/7 station. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on the spacecraft. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+. So, yeah, this is really interesting. Is there something... Oh yeah, let's zoom in at the art of the card, which is really cool. Look at this. The galaxy theme. It actually kind of reminds me of those street artists who can make these really cool galaxy-scapes with graffiti and stuff. But of course, this is even more detailed, I feel like. It's really pretty, and Hearthhull itself is also done very magnificently. And off to the biggest gainer of this top 10, as far as I know, Edgar Markov, the Vampire Knight, is at number 4 with 4 places gained, which is really impressive. Yeah, the Vampire Lord, he's really magnificent. And whenever he attacks, you can put a +1 counter on each vampire you control, which is a really good advantage when playing Commander. Then next up at number 5 is... oh, wait. I actually have some lore. I'm so sorry. I just skipped through this real part. So this is like for Edgar Markov. I'm so sorry. Alternate reality lore, because it's the seventh time he's been in the top 10. So the real lore of Edgar Markov. He's a vampiric noble from Innistrad. He became the first vampire as he sought not to age anymore. It's kind of what we do with skincare, isn't it? He was a very skilled alchemist and made a pact with a demon using the blood of an angel to create the first vampires of Innistrad. So his family house Markov became a famous core of power on Innistrad, and Edgar eventually grew tired. Not physically, but just of the world. Very relatable. So he went into a long sleep and let his grandson Sorin Markov fix things. Talking about inheritance. Lately has been awakened by Olivia Voldaren, I hope I pronounced it correctly, for their wedding. Olivia enthralled the weakened Edgar and forced him into it, but isn't that just love? No, not in this case. And what could we do in the alternate reality? Probably. Edgar could never have succeeded to become a vampire. Might be a bit lame. Maybe for another alternate reality, maybe Sorin could have rebelled against his father's wishes. Which could be really cool, I think. But what Daniel said would be the coolest to him is if Edgar did not intend to create vampires. So it was kind of like an unlucky accident and he was just like forced to kind of live forever as a monster, which he basically is. And maybe, okay, let me check this. See, what if Edgar was just pressured into creating vampires by the demon he made a pact with? Oh, so it's more elaborating on the unintentional vampire theory or alternate reality. Perhaps he wanted to stop starvation. Instead, his ritual became eternal hunger for its victims, including himself. And then perhaps Edgar could have become sort of an anti-hero, trying to undo what he did. And he has to watch how Sorin becomes the evil lord of House Markov. Oh, cool. And until Sorin creates the angel Ephesyn, I hope I pronounced it correctly again, and turns towards his grandfather to learn from him, to help shepherd Innistrad for the better. Oh, cool. I like this. Okay, next up, number 5. Little spoiler already. Is Teval, the balanced scale. This is the 4th time in the top 10, which means that he gets his own D&D character. He's at 5th place, which means he has gained 2 places compared to last time. And in Dungeons and Dragons, Teval would probably be a major NPC in the world of Tarkir. One that could easily be triggered to see the party as an enemy if you make a wrong move. Teval is pragmatic too, honest, and judges very honest and judges all his actions. There will be no gray area, so it's either black or white. Can't really convince him that everything is nuanced. He can manipulate life and death itself, so beware. He could summon minions from the dead with a zombie recursion, creating druids that work for him. The most interesting would be if Teval would become a trial point in your adventure, where you'd have to appease him or trying to fight him. And you would have to create the rules Teval lives by yourself, because we know he judges, but we don't know the rules by which he judges. If you have more ideas for Teval as a D&D character, let me know. I'm really interested. I've never played D&D before, but I would really like to. So would this be a fun one to add to your campaign, or maybe not? Let me know. I'm really curious. Then next up, number 6 is Kefka, ruler of Ruin, has lost 2 places this month to number 6. The human wizard, and it's actually the 5th time that Kefka is in the top 10. So yeah, they're a scary character from Final Fantasy VI, and since it's the 5th time, they get their own weapon. So for this weapon, everything was taken into account, saying that a villain with a jarring laugh who sounds traumatized but is just enjoying the suffering around him, and also he doesn't care about power, yet becomes the most powerful being because he loves to torture. Sounds like a really fun guy. The colorful colors, just like the clown, like a mockery of what's fun, but it's become even more twisted. So a weapon that would really fit Kefka would probably be this one. I think it's really cool because it has the clown elements with the little bells. It also really sticks to the color scheme as well. And I really like the gold. I'm a gold girly. I don't know about you. I think this goes really well. It's also very lethal. Oh, I've also got some text here. Sorry. I derived from the script. That's why Kefka as a weapon should be shapeshifting, fragile, slender weapon that becomes that seems flimsy. Oh, yeah, true. It does seem a little bit flimsy. But it does hurt as much as possible while showing fun aspects. Touching it feels like touching silk and glass shards at the same time. It feels almost alive, as if it's enjoying being a weapon. Okay. I think it's really cool and really pretty. Oh, and another weapon for Kefka, ruler of Ruin. So for the other side of the card. And when he transforms, he loses most of the fun. Yeah, true. He becomes more serious, but when you still see that silently, it's just turned into more of a fierce weapon now. One that doesn't even care to protect its owner. Pain is the end goal. Okay, cool. And it also has the wings as well, which I think is really pretty. I like this. All right. Next up, Vivi Ornitier, number 7. Lost 2 places, unfortunately, because I love Vivi Ornitier. So this is the 6th time that it's been in the top 10, and this is a combo. Let me see. So you use Quicksilver's ability to gain Vivi's abilities, including the 0 mana one. You create 3 mana one of which is blue, because Quicksilver Elemental has 3 power. Then you then use 1 mana to gain another copy of Vivi's abilities, meaning the activate once each turn clause doesn't work. Keep doing this for infinite mana. Oh, I saw. Didn't they want to ban this card in standard? I think because it's so powerful. I don't know. I heard Daniel talk about that recently, but it is really powerful. So imagine that you can kind of do what's probably gonna be banned in standard, maybe banned in standard. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to kind of guess, but how cool is that to get another copy of those abilities? Basically what you could do in standard now, but just with commander. It's really nice. All right, number 8, Cosmic Spider-Man. Number 8 lost 2 places this month. And like I said, I really did like the Spider-Man set. It's got all colors. It's a spider-human hero with flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste. What doesn't he have? He doesn't have menace, for example. I always forget what menace does. I'm so sorry. At the beginning of combat on your turn, other spiders you control gain flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste until end of turn. Which is really cool. So we've actually got some good cards. Since it's the second time that it's been in the top 10, we have some cards that go well with it for nice combos. So most Spider-Man aren't too good with Cosmic Spider-Man, but you could play them for flavor. But I like all of these. And I don't like the Spider-Man Heroic Horde. Kind of reminds me of that one scene in Infinity War. I'm not gonna mention it again. Okay, so it's a spider hero with web slinging, and when Spider-Man enters, if they were cast during web slinging, you gain 3 life and create 2/2/1 green spider creature tokens with reach. I really like this. Nice. Okay, next is number 9. Didn't lose any places this time. Cloud X Soldier. It's the 5th time that he's been in the top 10. Cloud Strife is a silent hero built from fragments. And of course, I'm talking about the weapon. A man without grasp on his soul, ruled by a storm of guilt. He's precise, controlled, but always almost breaking. His strength takes effort. It's made through his experiences, like an RPG character leveling up. He symbolizes restraint, taken form into a lean man, suppressed but feeling powerful. Right, so let's see what kind of weapon he gets for being in the top 10 for 5 times. It's this one. It's actually kind of the sword that he already has. This is exactly what the sword should be. So what I just described is the sword. Almost like the blade he's holding, which adds to his personality usually. The blade from Cloud's own personality is even more bland. But it has a silent power waiting to awaken. Cool. So this is a blade then. It's actually a good combo. Imagine having like a huge freaking sword to kind of try to slay your enemies with, but then the little dagger is just not that heavy and just more agile, you know. I think it's a good one. And then Miss Bumbleflower, yes, my favorite. I was looking forward to this one. So there's actually no cards that have left the top 10 this month. There's only been some changes in position, but none actually left the top 10, which I think is nice because that means that I get to see Miss Bumbleflower again. This has been her 4th time being in the top 10. And she's, to celebrate, we have a D&D character for her build. So once again, if you play D&D, let me know what you think. Maybe have some additions or maybe some other ideas of how we could incorporate her in D&D. But for now, we have this. Miss Bumbleflower is the perfect NPC that will give you a quest, an innkeeper with hidden power or a source of information. You know, I know, that would be so nice. Could you imagine just like going to an inn And there's Miss Bumbleflower standing behind the bar, saying like, "Oh, here is like a butter beer kind of thing. Have some butter beer. Here's what's it called again? Miss Bumbleflower's. I don't know. What's it called again? The little cake, the carrot cake. Yeah, the nice cake or the space cake that she's holding in this flavor. Just imagine being there. She's just jolly and so welcoming. Oh, I would love to visit that. Okay, cool. She's an innkeeper with hidden power or a source of information. They could be a halfling for being a small humanoid that's warm and whimsical but isn't easily fooled. Everyone trusts her and would fight for her, so beware. True, I would die for Miss Bumbleflower. Her never-ending stew can heal or strengthen the adventurers depending on what they need, making her in the perfect hub to start new adventures from. Yes, I agree. So every character in the story does start from here. Her magic protects her guests. You could even do a final assault upon Bloomborough, where her inn is the last stand as it was being protected by her magic. Her D&D campaign would be a very cozy setting, almost like a storybook. Oh, and then she's the inn that you keep coming back to, and just kind of like your starting point for each campaign. That would be so nice. I would love to go there. Okay, so this was the top 10. Thank you so much for watching. Please, once again, I know I already mentioned this at the beginning, but please do consider subscribing, because that would be a really nice Thanksgiving present, wouldn't it? Thanks in advance. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed me presenting the top 10 again. Let me know which one your favorite is. Which one do you hope is going to get in the top 10 next month? Or maybe make a prediction. That would actually be nice. Make a prediction of maybe one commander that will enter the top 10 next month. Because there have been no new entries, no commanders exiting. And unless Miss Bumbleflower... I would really like to see a change in the top 10 for next month. So please make a prediction which one is going to enter and which one is going to exit. It cannot be Miss Bumbleflower. I will cry. Thank you so much for watching. Do consider subscribing or liking this video, leaving a comment with your prediction. And thank you so much. Bye!